One nasty black walnut. Been sitting over there for about 2 years, I think. It's still pretty solid, but it's just nasty. I'm gonna have to give it a good bath and cleaning, or it's just gonna wear my blades out. That nothing dulls a blade quicker than, well, a nail. A nail or dirt, two things that dulls a blade quick. All right, I got it cleaned up, leveled out, strapped down. I didn't make you sit through all that like most YouTubers do. Due to the fact the longer they keep you on there, the more money they make. I haven't made it to my 1,000 subscribers yet, so I'm doing this absolutely free. So we're gonna cut to the meat and potatoes. But if you will, help brother out, hit that subscribe button. But I'm finna make a cut. Now I cut my first one real high because I wanted to make sure exactly where I was, and I think I'm pretty good. I knocked all them pits off, and the rest of that's pretty straight across there, so I should get some good cuts. I'm gonna drop it down probably 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and make another cut. Then I should be in my boards. Still in the potatoes. I ain't made it to the meat yet, so I'm gonna give it one more cut. Then I may flip it, get it flat, and roll with it. Just run out of gas. I'm not gonna let you sit through me. I'm not gonna let you sit through me putting gas in it either. So I'll be right back. Stay tuned. I'm back. All right, we got some figure now. Let's check it out. Yeah, see, it's real green. As the oxygen hits it, it's gonna turn brown. But them knots, see them knots? They just give it a lot of figure, make it look cool. That's why people like limbs and knots and burl. I saved you more time. I got her flipped over, washed off, clamped down, ready to cut. That's some good wood. All this is sapwood. And that sapwood started to get soft, but it looks like it's only soft just a little bit. Like this right here was worrying me. See that? But that only goes in just a little bit and it's hard again. Right here it's real soft and spongy. See, that's soft. I can feel it giving just a little bit in this wide section. There's a limb, you know, brand new blade. Still, when it hits that knot, it dips. That's why you cut it wider than you need it. I cut that one 2 inches. A little bit of a different angle, but I measured out. I'm gonna cut them 2 inches. Two. I think we'll get 4 boards, 2-inch boards out of that. I just hosed them off, and I'm gonna give you a look at them. And as pretty as they are now, they're gonna darken up. Now that the oxygen can hit all this wood, it's gonna go from this kind of green haze to it to dark, beautiful chocolate brown. But I'm gonna show them to you now. Then I'm gonna wait till this evening, give them a little while to sit out, and then I'm gonna show them to you again. Now, That's the two end pieces. There ain't much to talk about. Then there's the next one after you got past the end. But this right here is basically the center of the tree. This one and that one there would be you could use it for bookends, what they call it. But see, this got some nice crotch figure, what they call that, where that limb branches out right there. Then there was another limb right here, it looks like. Then you come down and here's a limb broke off or sawed off. It's got some, I'm trying to get that shadow out of it. It's got some nice figure in it. Then it just goes on down. There's a couple of nice things in there. But always where the limbs and stuff come out is where you get the nice, crazy figure in it. And then here's the other one. Now this is the back side of it, but I was trying to get them all laid out where they could dry. But here's the last two cuts. And them are good looking boards. Like I say, I'm gonna show you this evening, and they're gonna get dark. Once they dry and that oxygen hits them, give them 2 or 3 hours and they'll totally change colors. It's the next day, close to, I say 20 hours later. I'm gonna show you the difference from when you first cut this to how beautiful it turns when it hits the oxygen in the air. But watch this. Watch it, it's gonna get dark. I'm sorry, Matthew Corona, my bucket chucking ain't quite like yours, but I did the best I could. I'm gonna try to see how dark brown it's turned. I mean, when you sand that polyurethane or epoxy it, it's gonna be even more darker than that. But that's just the difference. First one I cut, I was like, what's the big hoorah about these black walnuts? But then the next day I walked out there, they were laid against, I thought somebody done swapped out boards on me. But it's just, that's why people go crazy over black walnut. You really don't get to see that in much nothing else, that rich of a color.